iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Kaizer Chiefs 0, Supersport United 1, DStv Premiership on a Saturday evening. Tso Vilakazi, highest ever goal scorer in the history of Orlando Pirates, multiple league winning captain as well. So, your thoughts on the game, sir?
Nkulego, well done to Thamsanqa Gabuza.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Nkulego. Joe sibukeli game lana, I just told uLontuza noMachaka la ukuthi before we can confirm that Masozo uzosibonisa ukuthi, I said to him, Supersport, they've got 4 senior players.
Oh yes.
I said to Gabuza, I said to Unklapo, Bashera, William Sepalin.
Yeah.
The rest yintwana sonke. And then when you look at the Chiefs, at that time, everyone is a senior player. Kulego, sometimes cut and paste will work for you for that short period, but when you do development, it will sustain you for more than 2 seasons. I think it's the right time for Supersport. I think they need to say thanks. They must say thanks to Ilonduzana COVID, because I think the time when ama players wabo bathola Ilonduzana ba COVID,
Yes.
then they had to play these young boys.
Yes.
I think it helped them a lot, because now when you look at them, they've got 6 players that are starting the game. Wow. Nkulego, this is what needs to be done in our football. This is future. So if you want to do the right thing, something that is going to sustain you for a longer period, you must do like Supersport they're doing. It seems like in Epitor, but they're getting it right, Epitor, because they started doing IU Pizzo, La Parago Sundowns, Wahlanganisa, and then now Supersport, they say, look, our neighbors are doing it. Why not? Let's do it. We are not in the danger of football eradication. We're still okay. It means let's start our transition now. The league is almost done. About 5-6 games left. So it means if these boys they play now, come next season, they'll be a bit stronger. So I'm very disappointed with Chiefs. But anyway, go disappointed. It's something. You know, le ashile linyala zizogijima lifike loshayisa kule labonda lila libuye futhi lifike nime la liphinde ligijima loshayisa kule labonda lila libuye la liphinde ligijima. It's just like i-Chiefs kunjalo. I-Chiefs mama yodlala, you like mama winile, wow bawinile. Akusabantu ukuthi uzothi you know i-Chiefs will win. I mean, you can't play against our Supersport against 245 defenders. You've got 2 defenders who defend by 7. But anyway, since the season in Nkulego, it's been singing the song, and unfortunately, you know, you ungadlala ngabanye abantu, but kunabanye abantu engeke udlale ngabo Nkulego, because we know the game. We've played the game. We analyzing now. I'm a coach. I know what is happening at Chiefs. Need a transition from the office going down to the ground.
Just on that point, actually, when Gavin Hunt was talking to Uluyolo from Utiski Talk, that there was an interview that trended a bit. He actually specifically made that point that at Kaizer Chiefs you have players that have been there for 7 years. He didn't mention any names, but of course we know that there's Itumile Nkune, Moramando Matoho, Bernard Parker there, and a lot of other players that are still there. And what is said, you need to cleanse your squad every period. You need to renew your squad, and I suppose that's one of the problems that the Kaizer Chiefs are having now. It's no use adding the players. They added Utoli, they added Sekhuta, but you have to actually go through Lenduteta, which is happening with Supersport United, recession. Except the results will decline. Yes. And then Sapina Sbuya after 2 years.
Yes. Nkulego, mina, there's nothing wrong by doing a recession, you need to be very smart when you do a recession. You need to target the key players in the team to say, I need to build around certain players, 1, 2, 3, and 4, so that I can have a stronger team. But now, I like what Coach Gavin said, and it's very important. You can check all the teams. Look at Barcelona, they're doing the very same thing. They're in recession. They're starting to playing around certain players. They've got the goalkeeper, Germany. That's their key player. In the back, they've got Awuchode Alba. You've got certain players that they've got those leadership skills in terms of taking this team somewhere. So I really support to Gavin. Yes, we can have 5, 6, 10 players who have been there for a long time. But if you see Uguti, these 10 players, really I can't build a team around them, then you need to start afresh. But unfortunately is that Utiko said Uguti, unfortunately we don't invest in good development. As we say, we always preach development. But when you look at our teams, they don't develop the players. They just do a cut and paste. Chiefs. They get to Toli, they get to Alexander, they get to Ulontuzana, Unange, Usekhota, Abon Jabulo. I mean, how many players from them, as you look at Ulontuzana, Maba decline, now we getting to a point where it's decline. So they do transition, and then they go there and say, Ozawan. Good level. There's nothing wrong. You can promote 6 players. Make them train with the first team. My game, you take 2 to the game. Even though they're not going to play, but they just get to that environment and try and then understand, so that when you give them that 5-10 minutes, then they know what is it that we expect from them.
Right, I just need to ask you one more thing, as I asked Junior and I asked Machaka as well. Stuart Baxter, is it clear now that the writing is on the wall for you?
It's overdue for me.
I mean, there's 5 matches left.
No. Nkulego, if I was being Petegu Chiefs right now, I will give keeper man Stuart and build for next season. That's it. Simple.
Okay. There you go. That's Tso Vilakazi and his thoughts. Thank you so much for watching us at DStv. At Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching.